First impressions, I really like the energy of the guys and the focus of the guys. I thought they came out here. I mean, they had been working the last couple of months learning the scheme and whatnot, but then to actually have a ball and have them moving around for a 2-hour period, it was really good.
You know, Coach, you've been recruiting and doing interviews and talking for a couple of months. You finally get a practice. What was it like?
It was nice, man, to put a whistle on and go, and then it was different. You know, you start watching in a different role, but it was fun. Just kind of seeing really our coaches work, and then the attention the kids had and the focus they had, the energy they're playing with, and so we can sustain and build on this. I feel really good about it.
Talk about, people talk depth charts, who's where, what's going on. Talk about that process.
We've kind of described it as a seating chart. Right now, it's just started, new group. Everyone, we got to put guys in some spots to get some team reps going, but we've got a seating chart that'll continually flux throughout spring, really.
Coach, there was no Bright Agwebu today?
Bright is suspended right now indefinitely, and that's really all I get to say.
Okay.
You mentioned scheme. How far along are you scheme-wise on both sides of the ball?
Just ground level. We're going to make an emphasis, especially in the spring, on some fundamentals. And obviously we're going to get some schemes in, but we will have a process of putting schemes in, and right now we're just at the ground level.
I think you have 6 quarterbacks if I counted that right. That's just going to take a while to kind of unravel throughout the spring.
Absolutely. And, we like the thought of creating some competition. Mm-hmm. And we like that room. Those guys are working hard. And there is some ability. Just on the first day watching them throw it around, there is some skill there. So I was pleased with those guys today.
How was...
Can you talk about Christian Wallace getting some reps at running back and how he's looked so far, what you've seen briefly?
Yeah, he did that in high school, and where we're at in running back wise, we thought we'd take a look at him in the spring. He was energized about the idea, and so, we're excited. His first day, I thought he looked pretty good.
What did you see out of the quarterbacks today? Who stood out to you?
I don't know if anyone in particular. I thought they were going to the right spots most of the time. Had some nice, accurate balls. I think the one glaring thing that he stood out, we had a couple deep ball chances at the end there that we didn't hit. Outside of that, it was good.
Have you had conversations with Jake, obviously returning from that gruesome injury and just his confidence level and getting back on the field?
He's been working hard to get himself back, and I thought he looked really clean out there today. He is a good kid that football means a lot to him, and he's worked really hard, so I'm really happy for him to be back out here.
Will there be any restrictions on what Jake can do now, or is he fully going?
No, he is fully going, and we're not going to do a ton of live on the quarterback, but that's not just in regards to him. That'll be the whole group.
How is Jack, speaking of quarterbacks, acting like himself being here?
He's dove in pretty quick. He looked good even today, because what we did was a good amount of stuff, not the whole package in any way, but he handled it really well. He's a smart kid.
Did this feel different for you at all? I mean, I know you've been head coach for a while, but the first time actually out here with everyone, did it feel different?
It did for sure. I mean, just because individual periods are going, guys are coaching their positions, and I'm kind of standing, so it was different. It's something I got to get used to.
How do you like the fact that you're going to go to Portland for a scrimmage or workout? How important is that as far as getting fans to get to know you guys?
No question. That's kind of a lot of the thought. I think it's good for the team. I think to go to a different environment once in a while, but also to get up into that. It's a great city, and there are a bunch of Beaver fans up there, and hopefully we can get a ton out and watch this. So really looking forward to it.
It looked like Aishan Stewart got a lot of reps today. Can you talk about him being a late addition, and then really looked like he's already making an impact out there?
Yeah, he did some good things. Again, another guy who just started school on Monday. And then came out, and so where we're at, spring ball, everybody gets returns. So really, that position group in general, the receivers, those guys, defense has done a great job with them getting ready for day one. They look good.
And for you personally, Coach, you kind of talk about first practice. Is it kind of setting in that now you're out here coaching your alma mater a little bit?
Yeah, it's kind of. You start to look around. I caught myself a couple of times looking around and just how cool this is. This is such a great place. And just surround myself with good people, and there's good people in Fort Vallis, and these players are working hard. So I feel very fortunate doing what I'm doing.
What's the most important thing you need to get out of spring practice?
There's a lot, but I think for us, it's emphasis on how we practice, because practice is so critical to really continuing to improve. And so setting the groundwork on our practice habits, that's been a big point of emphasis, especially early in.
With Christian moving him, is that just where you identify a need at running back? Does that speak to kind of where he was on the defensive side of the ball? How do you go about that?
It's a little bit of running back, a little bit of like his preference, and he'd done some things in high school. Those were 2 big pieces. We have some solid players in the secondary, we feel like. But he was doing it sounded like, I had not seen him play on the secondary. but it sounded like he did some good things over there too.
Summer, Yanni, and Clark all in center today. What about that battle for that spot?
Yeah, we'll again create some competition. We're going to shoot to play our best 5 guys, and so a center is critical, but creating competition at each spot is something we want to do.
Is David Morris out? I didn't see him today.
We've got a few guys that are he is out for spring for the
Okay.
majority of the time, which we've got a few guys in the secondary like that, but he was out.
Are there differences like guys like Xavier, Dwayne? Will they be out for all spring? Were they just kind of out doing things today?
They're doing some things in a limited capacity, just being smart with them as they've. Some of those guys have played some ball before, but they're in a limited capacity right now.
On the defensive side, I know you're an offensive guy, but the D-line has obviously been. How do you address that? And how do you kind of get a feel for that early on?
Well, yeah, we're getting a feel for especially the amount of practice, because we are a little bit light at that end. We do like the group we have, the guys, but we are a little short numbers.
Coach Linder and I always talked about being a pro style that plays fast. Is that kind of how you envision the offensive style?
Absolutely. I think that you watch the pro game nowadays. These guys are in the shotgun a ton. These guys aren't just sitting there under the center doing some stuff. We do like to be able to change the pace and play with some pace at times. So that's right on.